This is something I wrote a little while back. I'm not even gonna reread it for errors. I'm sure there are some. So if I stutter, if something just doesn't make sense, well, don't say I didn't warn you. So let's see what we got. First time go. Slow rolling, cheap tricking, hot skip a beat, tall wheatgrass ale, and stale crackers on the floor below. Where do we go? Slow and steady, slicing machetes, and get ready for the turbulent times to come. Trim past and bask in the limelight of knowing nothing and doing everything. Isn't that why we climb mountains for a rush instead of trusting our guts and helping the old ones cross the street instead? This time is no different than last, except you are given a second chance to run rampant and get cramps and choke on salt water while running away from tiger sharks and the death-filled carcasses, just like when Jesus trusted Moses to get the hoses and douse that flame. It feels sinister to compliment her on the low-cut jeans and the mean way she breathes fire and blows smoke. And those Marbreads are no joke, and the way Tokes get stoked out of that bong. And come on, do we really believe the squeeze the government put on the taxes and contracts with foreign fees in foreign countries and with policy that isn't worth the screen it's typed on? I'm not just begging, but please, oh please, come do this thing for me. $1 trillion is no hoax, and we hope the taxes on our smokes are a sign of the slight repayment to Satan and their sick little minions that create a continuum that shows we know jack shit, but at least they're paying back some of it. Charge us more. Charge a set under the floor to explode, to erode and blow up our commode in this dump and dive. And we literally won't even have a pot to piss in after wishing that the times were changing. If only Carlin wasn't rearranging the way flags fly and babies cry. And sergeants die, but generals live forever. And presidents never forget to pull the lever come voting day, because to conserve is the opposite of what conservatism stands for. Those donkeys broke horses' hooves and never proved to the public they could be trusted. Fussed with the budget, cripples in the park and pigs in the hill. They all end up strung out on the street, drugs and blue meth, and that kid Seth who couldn't even see his own breath because his lungs didn't work. Led Zeppelin shirts and Madonna's hot pants and fucked up happenstance couldn't enhance this war-fueled economy out of its dumbed-down nature. And the savior said, fuck them. Just check their behavior. I don't think they need help. They need a mop and bucket to clean up all corrupted souls that run the White House red, full of blood and debt, instead of finding something useful to do. They just punch holes in roofs and hope that the dirty work is handed over to the Germans and neo-Nazis and the wannabes and young babies who are barely off mom's knee to go out and sporadically commit hate crimes and spout profanities that they were told. That's how the ball rolled in this part of the world, by ignorant, scared little boys with bad haircuts. But it's better than losing a bonus and taking the gun out of their holsters, utilizing their soldiers and turning wimpy children into warriors, and I'm sorry that I can't continue this rant because nothing rhymes with orange. Turned out better than I thought.